Hi everybody, I'm here to share with you my February empties, and I got a cold this past week, so I sound a bit congested, so just be patient and don't mind it. Hopefully it'll go away by the end of this week. The winter has been pretty rough on everybody, I think, this year. And it looks like it's going to be a long one. I mean, now it's March and we're expecting snow tonight, which is delightful, but hopefully it won't be a lot because I'm actually really sick and tired of the snow and cleaning off my car. It's not fun. But luckily, because I live in like an apartment complex, I don't have to worry about shoveling or anything like that, so I guess there's a silver lining on every cloud, right? So the first thing I wanted to share with you guys that I completely used up entirely is my J.R. Watkins body butter that I mentioned in my January favorites. And yeah, I used this thing up like crazy. I got every last bit out. There is nothing left in this tub, not even on the sides. I scraped the sides, guys. And I really liked it a lot. I'm thinking about going to Target tomorrow to buy another one. And I didn't think I would need to, and I didn't really want to have to buy another one, but again, it just looks like this winter is not letting up anytime soon, and that's making the air really dry, and that's making my skin really needing that extra bit of moisture that regular lotion just will not provide. So yeah, I might have to get another one of these. So if you're suffering from really dry skin, this is the body butter for you. But only if you like this kind of scent. If you like non-scented things, I can't help you. I don't know. Another one that I used up for moisturizing purposes is this L'Occitane hand cream. And I have had this for a really long time. It took forever to use up. I think as a teacher, it's just one of those really popular gifts to get lots of hand creams. Like, I have so many hand creams. This is one of the first ones I got when I started teaching. And yeah, hold on, let me unfold this for you. I didn't really like the packaging for this thing. It, like, as you're squeezing it out, it's like toothpaste. I squeezed it out from the bottom, and I was really trying to get every last bit out, but it starts wrinkling up, and it's like this aluminum packaging, so it makes it really hard to get every last bit out. And at some point when I got to the end, and I was trying to squeeze the lotion out, the wrinkles would create points and it would hurt my fingers because it was like jabbing into my fingertips, and I'd be like, ow, I can't squeeze any more out because if I do, it'll hurt. So at this point, this is the point I just gave up. I was like, it is not worth it to get all this hand cream out if it's going to hurt my thumbs. So, and also at some point, I think when I got to the halfway point, the label just started peeling off like this, but I did not care. I kept it on there anyway. I didn't take it off and throw it out because without that label, the sticky stuff, that they use to glue on the label, it left a residue behind, and I didn't want, my clean hands to get all over that, and it would get gross with like dust and everything. So I just like kept it wrapped around. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of this packaging. It just didn't seem like, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was the best way to do this. It's very messy, it's very, again, painful. So I probably won't be purchasing this for myself. This was a gift, I didn't buy it for myself. But the hand cream itself was pretty good. This is one of L'Occitane's best-selling hand creams, and I can see why. It actually has a really nice, mild scent, and it creates a nice moisture barrier over your hands, except I did feel like it left like a powdery film on my hands, so I didn't really like that. I didn't like the way it left my hands feeling like there was gunk on it. And also when I went to wash my hands a little while later, it was like I didn't even put lotion on after I washed it. So there are other hand creams out there that I think are much better, that even if I've washed my hands after a while and I dry them, my hands still feel moisturized. So the L'Occitane one, yes, I understand it's really popular. A lot of people love it, but it just was not for me. The next thing I want to talk about is a makeup item. I know I don't do a lot of like makeup stuff, but I did use up some things this month. The first thing I used up was my eyebrow pencil. This is super cute. Designed My Eyebrow by The Face Shop. Has a little cute little mustache here. And this is in the color gray or gray brown. I forget which one. Either way, it had gray in it. And I really like it. It's got a nice angled tip. I can't even pull any out for you guys because I used it all the way up to the very end. But it has a triangular tip, so it's really nice for like drawing on some like fine lines. But then there's a spoolie on the other side that does a great job of blending out, you know, whatever you've drawn on, so your eyebrows look really nice and natural. So I have 2 of these. I bought 2 of them. I have one that I keep in my makeup bag and one that I have at home. I draw my eyebrows every day. I may not always wear makeup every day, but I always draw on my eyebrows because I just feel like my face is incomplete without it now. But yeah, the only downside to this eyebrow pencil is that like it kind of wipes off easily. So if I'm not thinking about it and I just go like this, like, oh my goodness, I could like wipe off my eyebrow. So it would look funny if like this one was done and this one wasn't, right? So that's why I always carry one around in my makeup bag, just in case. So that is this. So I will, if I ever run out of my other 2, I will probably be buying this again. It's a little expensive for an eyebrow pencil, I think, but you know, it was worth the money. You know, you want a good eyebrow pencil. Maybe at some point I'll try something new that's a little more durable so that when I wipe my brow, it won't like come off so easily. The next thing I used up, sorry, I'm itchy. I'm sick, so, you know, it gets itchy here when I'm sick. I used up this Time Balm concealer. And I'm really proud of myself for using it up because I actually really didn't like it that much, but couldn't really return it. I ordered this from Outlook, and it's Time Balm's The Balm Concealer. I'm going to show you. It's a tiny little tub with the screw lid. And there's still a little concealer on the sides, but it's getting a little difficult for my finger to get in there to get the product out. And this is in the color Light Medium. And the light medium color wasn't quite right for me. This was actually a little bit too orange for my skin tone. But I made it work, you know, after I blended it out. I used powder over it, so it kind of like, you know, lightened it up a bit. But the consistency is a little cakey. It's not that creamy, honestly. It's a drier formula. So when I would go to like, the first time I got it, I tried using like a concealer brush to put it on my face, and it just did not do a good job of like blending it out. The warmth from your fingers really helps it melt so that when you put it on, it blends nicer. So this was a lot more effective using my fingers. And also because of the drier formula, it kind of enhanced the look of my bigger pores because I have oily skin, so I have bigger pores around my T-zone area, so it kind of really enhanced that. So I really wasn't big on this concealer. Coverage was pretty good. I would say medium coverage. And again, I corrected a lot of the stuff that the concealer couldn't do with powder over it, and that helped a lot, but definitely not a holy grail for me. Definitely not going to be purchasing this again. Then the last one I want to talk about is something I'm very sad about because they discontinued this toner. This is from The Face Shop. As you know, I enjoy using skincare products that are from, you know, Asian countries because I just feel like I have a lot more luck with it working for my skin. And this stuff really, really helped my skin a lot. Like, it really helped clear up the acne I was getting. It really helped even out my skin tone like a toner should. It was just really good, and I guess they named it Ethem because of it's supposed to be like ethical. Like it's formulated without the 5 additives, which is pretty amazing. Because there's not a lot out there, and the ones that are pretty expensive. So this was at a more affordable price, but it was a pretty small bottle. Anyway, they discontinued this toner, so I had to buy a new one completely without, you know, even knowing if it was good or not. I mean, I totally went to The Face Shop with the intent of buying a new one of these, like a replacement, And like I couldn't find it, and I asked the sales girl, and she's like, oh, it's discontinued. And I was like, why is it discontinued? The one product I fell in love with, you know. So I guess that happens. I will probably let you guys know if my new toner is, you know, good and lives up to what this toner did for me, but I don't know. This is a pretty high standard, guys. Face Shop, how could you do this to me? Anyway, so those are my February empties. Hopefully I'll have some more empties next month. I'm really trying not to buy a lot of more new things. I feel like I have a lot to use up. I think the only thing I'll have to buy is probably that body butter I mentioned earlier. But yeah, let's cross our fingers and let's hope that this winter will be over soon and we can welcome in spring and we can just, you know, enjoy warmer weather. Yeah? All right, bye guys.